Forest can probably feel a sense of injustice again for a second match in a row, having had the penalty incident at West Brom that got West Brom a point, with Dwight Gale subsequently banned for a couple of games for successful deception of a match official, or cheating as I prefer to call it. They found themselves with a perfectly good goal disallowed at Preston when Joe Lolley put the ball into the back of the empty net. Declan Rudd had saved a shot from Lewis Grabban and it had spilt to Lolley to put away, but the referee Tim Robinson felt there'd been a foul on Rudd by Ryan Yates. It looked very, very harsh to me. So for the second game in a row, Forest were denied what should have been a win, and they've lost 4 points that could be very, very big in their hopes of trying to win a place in the top 6 this season. So it all feels a little bit disappointing, a little bit frustrating is probably the better word, because it's not through any fault of their own. They're two matches where they played very well and probably did enough to have deserved to win.
And speaking of frustration, O'Neill seemed a lot more accepting after the West Brom game, but after this one he seemed a little bit more riled up and called the match officials out a little bit more.
I think when it happens once, you can kind of just chalk it off to referees being human and it to being a human error. When it happens twice in a row, I wouldn't say he wouldn't feel victimised or anything like that, but he can probably feel rightly unlucky and unfortunate for it to have happened twice in a row, where 2 games in the space of a few days have both effectively been decided by what looked like poor decisions from referees. It is a really, really hard job. It's tough. You know, they have to make split-second decisions. They don't have the benefits of replays yet. I guess VAR is a whole different subject to talk about completely, but you know, they have to make split-second decisions in a matter of moments, and it is tough. But you know, Forest have been undermined by 2 that have been got badly wrong.
And one positive from the weekend as well was that they got the first clean sheet since mid-December against Derby, ironically. That's really important going into that game as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Costel Pantilimon for me has actually been playing quite well, certainly since Martin O'Neill came in. They've got a new goalkeeping coach that always works with O'Neill in Seamus McDonough. He is obviously given, well, it looks as though he's given Costel Pantilimon a little bit of extra confidence and belief, and he's playing better than he was. He looks to be a solid, reliable Championship keeper. He made a couple of saves on Saturday that were very important. Preston didn't threaten very often, but when they did, he was there, he was focused, he was concentrated, and he got the job done. I think he saved one with his face at one point, but you know, as long as he's keeping them out, he's keeping them out. And you know, as you say, a clean sheet's got to be a positive thing. Another one on Monday would be very, very welcome indeed.